Hey guys, it's Sensei Mewtwo12345 back for some more Let's Play Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. In the last episode, we completed young Naruto's story, and in this episode we're going to do Sasuke Uchiha's story. This one is going to be another longer one. It's basically the counterpart to Naruto's storyline, as we'll see here in a moment. We got a similar cutscene to young Naruto's storyline here. And now that we've done young Naruto's storyline, for those of you who don't know the actual story, it should make slightly more sense, although the game doesn't really explain the story that well. Oh man, here we are doing more anime games. You should actually... Oh man, where do I even start? Because... you know, before I was recording this, I'm recording this at exactly just about 1:30 a.m. on April the 1st. And it could just be one of Adult Swim's rickrolls for April Fools, but Toonami is back, and I was watching Toonami. Oh boy. Does that bring back memories? That's where I first watched anime. Oh man, shows like Dragon Ball Z, and I think that's actually where I first saw Naruto as well. Oh man, that takes me back quite a bit. Yeah, yes it does. Nostalgia for the win. But yes, I am a very, very avid anime fan, and you should probably see that reflected in the games that I choose to Let's Play. Wink wink, nudge nudge.
They shared a
Anyway, we have
bond,
talking now, so I'll shut up.
and they were friends. But then, as if the road they walked were but a dream, they fell into slumber. All that remained to them then was the darkness. Was even their bond only an illusion? In the end, was friendship but a phantom mist? The eye is closed. The boy departs, pursuing hatred.
Time to be
Clutching
an
at the shadow of
egotistical
his
teenager who hates the world.
Months, years pass, and he grows stronger. Eyes which lurk, waiting in their dens, see only the rage of the abyss.
Such somber
Hatred
music.
leads to revenge, and wrath to new despair. The tale of Sasuke Uchiha begins anew.
Time to rage on everything. Ah, yes. Anyway, where are we going to begin with this, I wonder? Aren't we going to begin with fighting Naruto?
The battle of the final valley is over. Sasuke Uchiha, having forsaken his best friend, in order to pursue the power needed to revenge the Uchiha clan against Itachi Uchiha,
Wonderful grammar.
spends 3 years at the side of one who haunts the shadows, Orochimaru. Feeding on his hatred for his brother, Sasuke grows stronger, ever stronger. Biding his time as he waits for the moment to leave the den, Sasuke lurks in shadow.
So basically, he just never sees the sun for 3 years. Man, you'd figure he'd come out of that, like, ghostly pale.
Until an unexpected reunion occurs.
Explosions.
In search of his former friend Sasuke, Naruto Uzumaki enters the den. As Naruto calls out to him, begging him not to break the bond between them, Sasuke feels his heart tremble.
But, oh, never mind.
But all that matters is that he defeat his enemy. He reaches silently for his sword.
They portray it as if Sasuke cares. He just doesn't give that impression to me at this point. You know, he's just kind of like, oh,
My bond with you is
it's
still
you.
unbroken.
Sasuke.
This bond you share with Naruto and his friends, I want to see it for myself.
I've no interest in any of you. Get lost.
Yeah, does that sound like he cares to you? All he cares is that they get out of his sight. And anyway, now we get to fight Naruto. We get to do the exact reverse of before, and we get to fight as one person against a team. For some reason, I can't figure out how to do that in the actual free battle. I wish I could figure out how to do that, because you'd be able to give yourself quite the challenge there. Anyway, we'll just open up with this, because Sasuke's ultimate jutsu is really good. Ow! No, let's do this somewhat wisely. Bam, yes. Alright. You're mine this time, or not. Alright, you come here. Yes. Defeat for you. And we do have the fireball jutsu. We should use that every now and then. Alright, however, I don't believe we can use the Dragon Flame jutsu yet. It won't let us, I don't believe. Yeah, it's not going to let us. Although maybe only Kirin Sasuke has that. We'll see. Hey, 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 don't throw that crap at me, son. Man, you should be dead after that. In real life, you'd have so many wounds after that, it'd be hard to imagine. Boom. Alright, you come here. And you're down. Man, that was easier than pie.
Done already, Naruto?
Oh boy. This is like the latest I've ever recorded, but oh well. I really felt like getting in an episode for both of these. Well, I guess for this it's several episodes because of how I record this. You know, I just record it and then cut it in places that make sense, because it always turns out way too long.
Purpose and basic feelings. From all angles, the gap between Naruto and Sasuke is wide.
Yes, we are so much more powerful than that blonde noob, yes.
Having driven Naruto away for a second time, Sasuke prepares at last to fly forth from the den. His target, Itachi Uchiha.
But first, there's Michael Jackson to take care of.
But there is someone else to whom Sasuke owes a farewell.
Yes.
His mentor and
Michael
teacher,
Jackson.
through whose motives winds the thread of evil. Orochimaru.
You mean Michael Jackson, right?
Orochimaru, it's time for you to die.
Okay, I'm going to read Orochimaru's text in a Michael Jackson voice, I'm sorry. I was just about thinking now it's about time I took over your body. Ha ha!
You really think you can? You're nowhere near as strong as I am.
That was a terrible Michael Jackson voice, but whatever. I don't really even know what Michael Jackson sounds like. I don't listen to that crap. I listen to real music. You know, things like... I don't even know. Anything that does not have to do with the music that's being made right now. Only crap comes out nowadays. Except in the classical music area, I'll give it that. And then in the J-pop area, I guess. But other than the classical music department, there's nothing good coming out that's American music, in all honesty. You know, I miss jazz. Where did jazz go? Anyway, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on destroying the crap out of Michael Jackson here. Yes. Alright, come hither, you. I'm going to hit you with another one. Row! And that didn't work, but we don't care. We're just going to go over here and start cutting you with our sword. Yes. Boom, boom. Hey, you can't do that. When did I ever give you permission to do that? You get up here. Anyway, I guess I should talk about Orochimaru as a character. Orochimaru is definitely not the best character in the world. Like, his jutsu is decent, but everything else he does is really, really slow and really, really hard to control. And then he has a defensive ultimate jutsu, but that doesn't really help things all that much. Offensive ultimate jutsus are the way to go, in all honesty. You know, it's, as far as defensive ultimate jutsus go, it's kind of just more annoying to have to lure the opponent into the trap rather than just unleash it and know that it's going to work if their guard's down. Anyway, there's Orochimaru. He is dead, and we get a C rank for that. What? Look at that crap. I got a C rank after hitting like 1,000,000 times with my ultimate jutsu. I have 80% health, and I beat it in just about less than 30 seconds. That's bull there. That's bull crap. Oh, man. At any rate, let's continue onwards with this story.
Sasuke's strength far surpasses that of Orochimaru. When Orochimaru, now at a disadvantage, attempts to steal Sasuke's body with his reanimation
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa,
ninjutsu,
whoa. Shotokan. Let's not get too far into that. On top of
his
that, it's
strength
like
is
tentacle
instead
rape.
absorbed by Sasuke, and he is banished into the darkness.
Michael Jackson defeated at last. Although I have to live with him constantly nagging me at the edge of my mind. Wonderful.
Sasuke at last flies from Orochimaru's den, gathering 3 others, Suigetsu, Karin, and Jugo, and naming the team Hebi. The goal of Hebi is, of course, revenge against Itachi Uchiha.
Yes, let's go
In order
destroy
to
that
ascertain their
nooblet. Well,
target's
Itachi's not
whereabouts,
really a noob, but Itachi's
Sasuke and the
awesome.
others go on the move.
Itachi has a lot of
They
problems,
are
though.
confronted suddenly
Oh,
by
right.
the 2 known as Deidara and Tobi.
Get to fight Deidara here.
Like Itachi Uchiha, they are members of the organization Akatsuki.
This was a really good fight, and I thought the English dub actually did this fight perfectly.
Craving
This
the
game, however,
information
does
they
not.
possess, Sasuke places his hand on his sword, ready to attack at any
Ultimate
moment.
Ninja Storm 2 didn't really do it for me either. Mostly because Deidara can't use
So
C4.
this boy here is Itachi's little brother? A pleasure to meet you.
Orochimaru lost to you? You're just blessed with good genes, so quit acting so smug.
Tell me what you know about Itachi.
Oh, Sasuke, you and your one-track mind. Alright, anyway, let's go defeat the spammer. Oh, man. I came up with a really awesome strategy for fighting Deidara, though. And I can demonstrate against an online person. I already have something pre-recorded, and I'll just have to post-commentate over it. But yeah, for any of you Deidara fans, do not watch that video. For those of you who like this Deidara spam, it's going to disprove everything that you've ever believed about using Deidara. Alright, you. Anyway, basically what I did involves just throwing shuriken at the person who's using Deidara to just spam bombs, and using ultimate jutsu whenever they start doing a combo, because pretty much they'll just be focused on throwing their bombs and not much else. So it's almost guaranteed you'll hit with just about anything you want as long as you can dodge. Ow. Can I at least charge chakra? Oh, no, we don't have such a luxury in this world. And we do have to guard that jutsu there. Yeah. Deidara's bombs basically will not hit you while you're moving, and you can still throw shuriken, so you can do a lot of damage to Deidara just slowly over time while dodging his bombs. And then, of course, if he's stupid enough to get close, you can use that to your advantage. Although we really should throw an ultimate jutsu here while he's doing his combos, because he will pretty much always get hit by them while he's doing his combos. Because people who play as Deidara just expect to be able to spam away and be able to get away with it. You know, every single time I've tried this strategy, it's worked, so there you have it. There's Deidara, shuriken stuck up his butt.
Now, tell me where Itachi is.
Alright, oh I see, we're unable to use enhanced ninjutsu, so we can still use the Dragon Flame Jutsu, okay. C rank? What, do you have to take like barely any damage in order to get S rank in this crap? Or even B or A rank? Jeez Louise. Did you see how many times I hit him with that ultimate
The
jutsu
smoke
there?
and heat of battle engulf the land, until at last silence returns.
I don't know, I guess I'm used to the ranks that gives you for beating the level 10 enemies, and
Amidst
these
the
enemies come
settling
nowhere
dust,
close.
Only Sasuke Uchiha remains. Though Sasuke suffered his own injuries, he has defeated a mighty foe and learned the whereabouts of Itachi. The Uchiha hideout. Inside, Itachi waits. Barely able to contain his impatience, Sasuke approaches the place where his brother awaits.
I don't remember Deidara ever telling Sasuke where Itachi is. I do believe a shadow clone of Itachi tells Sasuke where he is.
His traitor brother. He destroyed the entire clan. How Sasuke longs for revenge. A million feelings swirl in Sasuke's breast.
Oh, third Hokage and that word.
Until at last, fate's appointed hour arrives.
Yay! This is coming, guys. This is so close.
So you came.
In the English
Sasuke.
dub, this is so close. You know, you're seeing it now, so I guess I can just go ahead and say it. This is coming up in the next arc. So, hopefully we'll see this in the March 10 DVD release.
It's time I settled the score with you. Once and for all.
Such confidence. But even with those eyes, you see nothing. You grasp nothing.
Yeah, I just see a whole lot of nothing with my eyes,
There's
don't I?
one thing my eyes see
You
clearly.
overuse your powers and you're gonna see a whole lot of nothing with yours.
They see your death, Itachi.
How morbid. Anyway, let's go make my illusion a reality, shall we? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, quote, quote. Alright, Itachi. Which version of you are we fighting this day? The Tsukuyomi one? I do think it's actually the Tsukuyomi one. Either way, he can still confuse us, and we can use our enhanced ninjutsu now. Yay! We can just sit back here and spam away, can't we? Oh, and use Kirin. Kirin Sasuke is really cheap, because look at that crap. Kirin hits 3 times. There are 3 chances for it to hit. And I saw so many people on Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 abuse the crap out of that. Oh. Like, that's all they would do is use Kirin. You know, seriously? Never do that. Ever. People will hate you. You know, pretty much what they're doing what I just did, where they just back off and charge chakra and use Kirin, and then they charge up and just use it again. Boom. Yep, that's pretty much what they do, what I just did right there. I should stop doing that because it's making this way too easy. Boom, boom. And he's down for the count. Do I get S rank now? I mean, look at that crap. Did you see how quickly I beat him? I did it in a cheap way, but I owned him utterly. And, oh, so I guess S rank must be like take no damage, maybe? Take like no damage at all. That's kind of lame. And Sasuke's mind is about to get totally destroyed by everything's logic.
The two brothers fight in bitter contention.
Or actually, wait, we still do another...
As their two wills and their two jutsu clash, the tide of battle begins to flow towards Sasuke.
Yeah, we still have to,
That is,
fight
until
Susanoo Itachi.
plays his trump card, the Susanoo, and reverses the tide with a single stroke.
Yeah.
Against the overwhelming force of Itachi's chakra, Sasuke faces impossible odds.
Now we actually have to fight Itachi in Susanoo mode. Yep.
Settle this.
Anyone
Sasuke.
who's ever seen the almightily cheap power of Itachi's awakening knows how hard this is going to be. Itachi, now we have to fight Itachi in his awakening mode, and Itachi, hands down, has the cheapest awakening in the entire game. Hands down. Because once Itachi activates the Susanoo, you're pretty much screwed. His combos can reach throughout the entire map. On top of that, he still has dashes. He doesn't flinch unless you use melee attacks, although it's very unlikely you'll ever be able to hit with a melee attack. And Shuriken are rendered totally ineffective. I don't even know why I'm trying with that crap. And of course, we can't use our ultimate jutsu. See, that doesn't work one bit. So yeah, this is really, annoying. And on top of that, he makes us do that extra little flinch. So we're just going to keep our distance and spam our jutsu, because that's pretty much, the only chance we've got. Luckily, he's not doing this the cheap way. So I do believe we actually, nope, he's comboing now. Yeah, see that crap? There's no real guarding that, because he has the, see, there's no guarding this because he's in his awakening mode. Our guard will just be broken. And to top everything off, you know, it's nearly impossible to dodge because its range is so wide. Basically, our only hope is to keep our distance from him. And of course, if we were fighting an actual player, keeping our distance would be impossible because Itachi can still chakra dash in this form. Yeah, obviously we can't knock him over. We pretty much can't make him flinch, so I just have to stay as far the heck away as possible and just spam fireballs on him until dead. And of course he can still block those, so yeah. Luckily Itachi seems to do a whole lot of nothing in that fight, so a fight that you would think would be so incredibly difficult becomes a whole lot easier, due to the fact that Itachi just pretty much stands there throughout that whole fight. Thank the Lottie above. Alright. Moving on from that. Oh. Yeah, you save that content.